Hi everyone, welcome to Hypopressives with Alice. I'm Alice. Today we're going to be doing a quick relief flow for cystocele symptoms. So if you're experienced with your own practice, you can join me now. If you're not, then do look in the notes because there's some ways we can help you there. We've got a beginner's series. So this is going to be quite a quick sequence. We're going to be doing some really nice dynamic poses, really to get the pelvic floor lifting and moving at the front. So we're going to start off in diamond position with a stretch. So if you have your legs straight out with your toes tucked up and then just drop your knees open like this, find a good position, sit on blocks if you need to so that you're not rolling down, and we're going to start with our hands in first position here. Inhale, exhale and lengthen, breathing into the sides and into your back, and exhale. One more here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So we're going to bring the hands overlapping. Bring the arms all the way up to the top. Draw the shoulders down. Lengthen through the top of the head. Lengthen through the waist there. Lovely. And then inhale and exhale. Hands just on the top of the legs there. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. Again, overlapping the hands. Bring them all the way up to the top. Draw the shoulders down. Feeling that stretch all the way through the vacuum there. Lovely. And then inhale and exhale. Bring your arms down, and then we're going to do one more here. 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So overlapping your hands, bringing them all the way to the top. Draw your shoulders down, eyes ahead, lengthening through the waist there. Lovely. And when you're ready to take a breath, we're going to come onto the floor into bridge position, and we're going to move from bridge position into the floor stretch. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up into bridge, bring the arms up, bring the arms down as you come down, and then we'll lengthen one leg, other leg, and then bring the arms up to the top. This is going to give you a really lovely feeling of lift through the vacuum, and it's really working up that anterior muscle chain, which is where we want to be for this sequence. Inhale and exhale, breathing into the sides and into your back, and exhale. One more here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So we're going to tip up, draw up through the knees. Bring your arms up as you keep that lovely stretch through the rib cage there. Bring your arms down and then slowly lower down. We're going to extend the right leg, put the left leg over, right hand nearest to your chin, arms moving up all the way to the top, nice and slowly there. Super. And then bring the arms down, and we're going to come back and start off again in bridge. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So you're going to tip up, draw up through the knees. Arms are going to come up. Keep that lovely rib stretch there. Bring your arms down and slowly lower down. We're going to extend the left leg, put the right leg over, right hand nearest to your chin, arms coming up all the way to the top there. Lovely. And then we're going to do the same again with the right leg out first, and then we'll follow with the left leg. Inhale and exhale. Breathing all the way through your rib cage. And exhale. One more here. Exhale. Hold your breath. stretch your ribs. So you're going to tip up, draw up, coming into bridge. Bring your arms up all the way to the top. Feel that lift and stretch there. Arms are coming down, slowly lower down. We're going to extend the right leg, left leg over, right hand nearest to your chin, toes tucked up, arms are coming all the way to the top there. Super. And then we're going to do one more just with the left leg coming out first. Inhale. Exhale and lengthen. Breathing into the sides and into your back. And exhale. And then one more here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So tipping up, drawing up through the knees. Arms coming all the way to the top, reaching towards your fingertips. Arms are coming back down, slowly lowering down. Left leg extended, right over the top, right hand nearest to your chin. Arms are coming up all the way to the top there. Super, and then just take a couple of nice slow rests there. We're really working at the front there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start in asymmetrical legs position, and then on the breath hold we'll bring that leg up and then push that leg away and draw the heel back. So like a little moving pose there, again to really target at the front. So bring that knee all the way towards your hands. It's pretty much opposite your nose. Elbows are out, shoulders are on the floor. 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So left leg coming up. Stretch out that right leg. Draw that heel back towards you. Feel that length through the vacuum there. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale. Exhale, draw that all back in, and we'll do one more on this side. Draw that knee in, push your hand towards that knee. Inhale. And exhale, make sure the back of the ribs are on the floor. And then one more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So bringing the left leg up into the air, pushing the right leg away, drawing that heel back towards you, elbows out, eyes towards the ceiling there. And then inhale when you're ready. Exhale, bring that all back in, and then we're going to switch over. So right foot on your left knee, bring that knee all the way towards the opposite hand. Right arm is up in third position there, elbows out, dorsiflexing at the ankles. Inhale. Exhale and lengthen. Breathing into the sides and into your back. Nice slow exhale. So you're going to get ready to hold your breath here, pause. Stretch your ribs, bringing the right leg into the air, stretching out with the left leg, drawing the heel back towards you there. Elbows out. Lovely. When you're ready, bring that all back in, and then 2 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So right leg coming up, and then we're just going to push that leg away there. Draw that heel towards you, elbows out. Shoulders are on the floor. Super. Inhale. Exhale when you're ready. And then the last one we're going to do together is a floor stretch, and then coming into the super vacuum where you bring your head curling just up off the floor just to deepen the vacuum a little bit there. So I'll talk you through if you haven't done that already. But we'll start with the right foot over the left, right hand nearest to your chin. 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs. So arms coming up to the top there. And then you're going to pop your hands behind your head and then just curl up, just to really open up through the ribs a little bit there. Should feel that the vacuum deepens, almost you feel like your tummy sinks in just a little bit more and the ribs open a little bit more when you do that one. Lovely, and we'll do the same again. So right hand nearest to your chin, 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. 1 more breath here. And exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, so arms coming to the top. And then bring your hands behind your head. And then just curling up. Just open up a little bit more through the vacuum there. Inhale when you're ready. Exhale, come down. And then we're going to switch over. So we're going to have the left foot over the right. Left hand nearest to your chin. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, so arms coming all the way to the top. Bring your hands underneath your head there, curling up, opening up through the ribs. Inhale when you're ready, and then we'll do 1 more on that side with 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. 1 more breath here. Exhale. Hold your breath. Stretch your ribs, arms coming up. Feel your ribs opening as you bring your arms up to the top. Keep the ribs on the floor, hands behind your head there. Slowly curl up, deepening the vacuum. Inhale. Exhale when you're ready. Bring your knees in towards you, rocking just from side to side there. Coming over. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. That was quite a tough one, but really, really good to target those symptoms at the front, and hope you got on okay. Let me know how you got on in the comments, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.